is for the YouTube audience. Here's the Jock Peterson home run Mike Clevinger gave up. And if you'll notice, it is a middle-in fastball. I think it's a fastball. Or actually, it might not be. That looks pretty slow if that was. That might be a little bit of a breaking ball. But again, for anyone that's watching, it's kind of hard to see really what pitch was thrown here. It was middle in, and Peterson golfed it over right field, over the right field fence. This video angle sucks because you literally can't see where the ball landed. It went into the right field corner, but you couldn't see how far it went. So only people at the game could. So, but again, I keep replaying it here for the YouTube audience. For the podcast audience, again, it was middle in, and it looks like it was demolished. It didn't look like it had any chance of staying in. But my question to you guys here in the chat, do you think that you should be worried? Should we be worried as fans for Mike Clevinger? His status, his not his health. I think he's fine. Based on his comments, he said he was fine. His timing was just off. His arm was late. Again, it's been a long time since he's faced major league batters in an actual official Major League Baseball game, including obviously the last time it was October of 2020 when he exited the NLDS game early because he just couldn't throw breaking balls and he just wasn't effective. So it's been a long time. I'm not worried about Clevinger. It's been a long time. It just seemed like he wasn't right today, and you'd expect him to be right in his next appearance. But facts are facts, and the stat line, he gave up 8 runs, and this was like a Mackenzie Gore start last spring training. He couldn't get out of, in terms of being able to get out of innings. And he wasn't able to get out of 2 straight innings. And I know it's on pitch count and all of that, but that's definitely a concern for me, especially obviously when you can't get out of innings. And it's also, I think, worthy to note that this start that he made, it was against a Giants team that he's going to have to face this year in the division, obviously assuming that he's going to be healthy. So it's not great. You'd obviously would have hoped that he would have shoved and gave up 1 run or something like that, or no runs. And maybe this is good for him to struggle now, and hopefully he doesn't struggle, when the season starts. But overall, I wouldn't be worried because at least it seems like he knows why he was struggling and why he struggled. And I'd expect the Padres have video of his entire start, even though it wasn't televised. And so he can look back on it. Every other report out of spring training and during the offseason, not including this, was that he feels good and he looks really good.